So, what is a dialect? First, let's look into some examples from my country of birth, the UK. Terribly hot today, isn't it? I don't do much on hot days. Boy, it's hot today, right? I don't do nothing in this heat. Bloody hot day, innit? I do fuck all in hot days. Here we have three statements which all mean the same, but in their use they're very different scenarios. The first one would be uttered in formal settings, perhaps a comment that you'd make to your boss. The second one is a bit more laid back, perhaps used with friends or acquaintances. And the third one would strictly be used with very close friends or family, as it's the most informal one. By the way, I have to tell you that fuck all in England means nothing, and you should be careful when you use it because it could be offensive. In the UK, we have a wide range of dialects and accents. Some of these include RP, received pronunciation, which is strongly promoted by the BBC. We've also got the Queen's English. Well, I reckon it's the King's English now. People in the south of England would say cat, while people in the north, where I'm from, would say coot. We've also got the famous or infamous Cockney. For instance, one of their telltale features is to say with a glottal stop T. So they wouldn't say water, they would say water without pronouncing the T. A Scottish dialect is quite difficult to understand. For instance, I have a Scottish aunt who says moose for mice, which you can see is quite different, and it's not easy to understand her sometimes. There are linguists and social linguists who say basically that a dialect could have some differences. There are different degrees of difference in the dialects. It could be something minor, like for instance, in the north we say cooked, in the south of England they say cut, more like tending to an sound. And there could be some very large, bigger differences. For instance, my aunt saying moose for mice, which is quite different, and there could be some problem. There is actually problem sometimes for me to understand my aunt, but it doesn't really matter that much because, I mean, usually people who speak dialects can understand themselves, can understand what they're talking about. So this would be all for my video. Thank you very much.